Alright, g'day mates and welcome back. My name's Relzor and today I have a brand new build for you. Brand new DeadEye build. This one's using pistol since a few of you have been asking if my rifle build is still relevant, if I still use it, what I'm currently using, etc, etc. Yes, to answer a few questions about if it's still relevant, yes you can use it. However, with the current shift in the meta and the changes to the rifle, I don't like to use it as much. World vs World on the other hand, I still use it quite a bit. For PvP, I more sort of use the pistols now. Basically the build's almost identical. It pretty much is identical in every way except for one trait, 2 slot skills, and the weapons themselves. So let's just jump into it with the traits. So we're still running Trickery, Critical Strikes, and DeadEye. In Trickery, we're running Thrill the Crime for your Fury, Might, and Swiftness whenever you steal. We've got Bountiful Theft, which gives Vigor and rips boons from your enemies. Then we're using Sleight of Hand, which dazes the targets whenever you steal. Then we're using Critical Strikes. Twin Fangs deal increased damage while above the health threshold. Then we've got Practice Tolerance, gain Frosty based on your precision. And then No Quarter. Landing a critical hit under the effects of Fury increase the duration of the Fury itself. Okay, and then for DeadEye, we've got Malicious Intent. Marking a target or using a healing skill will immediately grant Malice, which is great because we're always going to be marking our targets as soon as we go into combat, guys. The only thing is now we're also using, instead of Silent Scope, we're using Payback. When renewing Gaze triggers, this trait restores a portion of the recharge time needed for your healing, utility, and elite skills. Then we've got Be Quick or Be Killed, which is the exact same as last time, which when you mark a foe, you get an increase in power, precision, and you also get quickness as well. For the slot skills, we're using Withdraw still because I find this is the best heal. It gets you out of any pinch really easy, just use it, dodge roll out of there. It also evades, which is great. Then you've got your Assassin's Signet because I like to use Assassin's Signet for the bonus in power. Once you activate it, it's 5 seconds, no longer 5 attacks, as I went through on my last video, which makes it a lot better than what it used to be. Then we've got Shadow Refuge. We're using this now as more of a sort of defensive and supportive way. We're going to be mostly using this for getting in and out of fights, or sort of helping out our teammates if they go down. Shadow Step for your Shadow Stomps, getting in and out of areas quickly, getting to points quicker, because we don't have as much movement now. Well, we didn't have much movement with the rifle, but you know what I mean. Now that we're running DeadEye, we don't have as much movement as a Daredevil. Then with the Elite, here's one that you can swap out. I'm using Shadow Meld, which removes Revealed and stealths yourself for 3 seconds. But you can also use Basilisk Venom, which is great for getting those really quick bursts off, or you can also swap out to a Thieves Guild. Choice is completely up to you. I like swapping out between Basilisk and Shadow Meld myself. Now we're going to be going into the build, so we're going to be going into the runes and the amulets and sigils. For the runes, we're still using Scholar, because I find this works the best. Then we've got Berserker Amulet, because Berserker is the way to go with this. You're going to want high damage, insane burst. I don't like using Marauders. If you are having trouble, however, and you are dying quite a bit, you can put on Marauders. The damage doesn't go down as much, and you do get quite a lot more health as well. Next, we've got the sigils. We're going to be using Exploitation, for the 5% extra damage to targets below 50, and then we're going to be using Separation for 5% extra damage for targets more than 500 meters away, which is great. We're going to be using the pistols, as I said earlier, instead of the rifle, and we're still using the short bow. Nice and simple. Now I'll go into some combat. I'll show you guys what I basically do, run through my sort of rotations. Then again, there's not really any specific rotations for this. You can sort of make it up as you go for the situation, which is pretty much what you should be doing with a thief anyway. It's one of those versatile ones that you don't really stick to a certain rotation with. Now, we're going to be always putting our DeadEye mark on. Now you can either go straight into an unload after that, or you can go into Black Powder to stack some blind, then use your unload through the Black Powder to increase the blind as well. You also will be putting the Assassin's Signet, or you can do this, which is going to Shadow Meld, and then use your Malicious Sneak Attack, which stacks Bleeding and Torment, which is also a great way to start off. So I'll just sort of show you how this works. So you're going to be using that, and that one, that, and that. So there's your torment, your bleeds, and then you go into an unload to finish them off. Nice and simple, lots of damage. Go on to our medium target, and I'll show you this combo. So mark, blind, unload, that's stacking your blind, and they're gone. Okay, pretty easy. Let's go on to an actual target over here. So now we've got our warrior. So we can go mark, assassin signet, stack some torment and bleeds, go into a 3-round burst. I did not dodge that because I was looking at the camera. But there you go. Nice and simple. Flow down blinding powder and get that stomp off. Easy, guys. Very, very easy. This build works well. It's great for PvP. This should help you go up in the ranks a little bit. If you are playing a DeadEye and you're still trying to use my rifle build, this will work a bit better. If you are looking for something that will make you instantly better, however, not really the right type of build for it. Yes, it will help, but you're still going to need to sort of know what you're doing. So make sure you practice in unranked first. Alright guys, if you did like the video, make sure to hit that subscribe button because every subscriber helps, and it helps a lot as well. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.